Hi, welcome to another edition of Scrapbooking in Belize. My name is Dawn, and today is a more in-depth review of the Milan Watercolor pencil. Well, I should start from the beginning because what had happened was I decided to participate in Inktober. And for those who don't know what Inktober is, it's an art challenge in which you draw every day for the month of October, and it's just a play on word, Inktober meaning October. And so every day they give you a word or a phrase that they want you to draw. Well, I noticed that at the end of October, my drawing had improved so much that I decided to continue the prompt challenge, and I went on Pinterest and I found this prompt challenge that was designed in 2015 by Sketchbook. I think it's Tinkerbox. You have to excuse me if I don't remember the website that actually bring out the challenge, but it's a sketchbook challenge in 2015. I decided to participate in it for the month of November. So this is the Sketchbox challenge, and their first prompt word is pattern. So the moment I thought of patterns, I thought of someone standing in a gallery or a museum looking at a piece that is patterns. And I'm sorry that I did not show you guys me coloring the patterns with the pointer pastel. I recorded it a little too late, but I am showing you how I did it with the Milan coloring pencils. As I said before, I enjoy using the Milan coloring pencils. They're very smooth. The color lay down beautifully. It gives me wonderful coverage. My only critique, if you want to call it that, regarding these coloring pencils is that the lead is very soft, and I'm a very heavy-handed artist, so if I'm not careful, you'll find me breaking the lead many times. That was also the same critique I had for the pointer pastel coloring pencils, because their lead also is very soft. As you know, it's very difficult to sharpen pastel pencils because the lead is so soft that when you sharpen, they often break. So it's best that you use a utility knife and sharpen the pencil that way. But this is not the case with the Milan. You can use a sharpener to sharpen the Milan and the lead will hold. I just so happens to also use a Milan sharpener and it worked perfectly. I got it from the same store here in Belize. As you can see, now I'm using my watercolor brush, my water brush. It's also a Milan product, and as you can see, the water brush lay down evenly. It's able to spread the color beautifully, and I'm also able to do corners and into the fine points of this piece, so I wasn't able to make much mistakes. The point does come to a really sharp point, and the brush is also able to spread out when you need to use bigger piece, as you will see later. And it's able to hold its shape. One of the also things I love about this Milan water brush is that it regulates the water nicely. It doesn't give me too much water, especially like how I'm not using a lot of water. I was able to do great regulation with the water. And primarily because the type of paper I'm using is a 90-pound weight paper, the water regulation has to be very, very minimal, and the Milan water brush was able to do that. You can also see me trying to pull color from the actual coloring pencil lead and place it onto this piece, and as you can see, the Milan watercolor pencil was also able to do that. And you'd notice me doing eyebrows, which is a very, very small piece. Now this is where I'm trying to color in the background, and as you can see, it's able to spread. So join me next time for another edition of Scrapbooking in Belize. Bye.